Howdy friends, welcome back to the Triple H Show, Holly's Hunting Habit. Today, it's opening day, baby. Not really opening day, but it's gonna be my first day going hunting this year. So without further ado, let's get it. It's October the 3rd. It's 5:30 in the morning. It's going down. All right, I'm about to head off to the public land. I'm trying to I'm not getting set up in the dark, you know. I got a plan this year, more so than last year. I'm gonna get there, you know, sign in and get to my spot where I'm gonna park right as, you know, some daylight's coming up. And then that way I got my bike. Oh crap, I forgot my bike. I need to put the bike on the back of the car. Thank you, Lord, for that reminder. That would have sucked. And I'm gonna hook everything up and I'm gonna bike in about 2 miles down the road. So that way my headlights, the sound of my car is not coming in. And then I'm gonna set up somewhat close to the road. I mean, far enough off of it to where I'm legal, but there's different kind of access to this place with the wind than normally I would, you know, do it. But the car is the main issue. You know, I don't mind if they hear the car far off, but I'm not gonna pull right up to where I'm hunting and just blow the spot completely up. So I'm gonna implement the bike, but I should probably go load that up on the car now before I forget it. So I'll see y'all at the spot. I don't know if I'm gonna do another shot before I get in the tree or what, but I'll let y'all know. Well, this is what it's looking like. I got good seeing light. I can put my bike and everything together without using a flashlight. I can ride in without using a flashlight. And I can be quiet. It's 50-something degrees this morning. I didn't realize it was gonna be so good. Got a pretty steady wind. I just gotta hunt it right. And we should be good. This is that spot where I found that one bed where that buck had been, because it was raining and so it was dry where he was laying, but it was wet all around him. I could see it perfect. The last day that you could hunt at this place last year, and I found all them rubs and stuff. So I'm in a good spot here. I'm gonna try to go in and get set up real quiet, no flashlight, no nothing. And I'll see y'all up in the tree. It's time to get it. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. It took me 2 hours to get set up. It was 7 o'clock when I did my last check-in. The bike and the carrier were making too much noise. It took me forever to get set up quietly. And then I underestimated how long of a bike ride it was back here to this spot. I thought it was gonna be secluded because I didn't see any trucks. I did all that work, quietly walked in, and a guy whistled at me from across the street. So that whole spot I was planning on going didn't work out, but I moved a little to the north on the other side of the road from him, and the wind's perfect for where I am. I just don't know where the deer are coming from, so hopefully we're about to find out. I got the wind blowing this direction and kind of like that. The wind's blowing this way. I'm hoping the deer are coming from that way. That's the road right there. That's the road. So I'm on the opposite side I thought I was gonna be, but whatever, just make the best of it. After all that work, there was no way I was gonna go back to the car. So I'm gonna hunt back here and, make the best of it. It's a beautiful day. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. I just had a deer move in front of me at about 50 yards, just off camera. I think I might have gotten him on camera. I don't know. It happened so fast. I don't know what it was. I couldn't see its head, but it was moving with the wind at its back, which is, I know bucks like to do that because that's what they say on TV. But it feels really good to know I somewhat can make right decisions and pick a good spot because the wind is perfect for this. But he moved in the direction of the guy that I bumped into, and now the guy has gotten into his truck, and I thought he was leaving, but he stopped. So I don't know if he got a shot on him or what, but I think the guy actually might be getting his tree stand and leaving. If that's the case, then when he leaves, I'm gonna work my way back where he was. And it's windy enough to where it'll be a good day to hunt from the ground, to stalk around. Even though the wind's perfect for this spot, I would like to be a little more mobile. So I'm gonna wait and see what this guy does right now. He's parked right in the middle of the road. Like, there's the road. His truck is right there. It's 10 o'clock. I don't think he shot that deer because it wasn't heading quite where he was at. And he's probably pissed off because I came and walked up on him, so he's probably leaving. Which is good for me. Alright. If I can find a good spot to hunt from the ground, I'm gonna set my camera up on a tree and just go for broke from that spot for this midday hunt. Alright. Alright, it's 11 o'clock. Those hunters loaded up and left. They didn't kill nothing. So instead of getting down on the ground like I always want to do, instead of sitting still, I just moved up 35 yards closer to where I saw that deer that was about 50 yards from me in this thick stuff. I learned something from that deer. I know if they're gonna move through this brush. The wind is still coming right at me, kind of like this. It's coming from that way, the same way that deer came. So if I'm gonna have a chance, this is gonna be my best chance right here. It's really thick through here. I was back there where it's open, but there's a big thicket right there, and then it's just thick cover through here. So I'm gonna sit here at about 2 o'clock and be patient. I'm gonna start calling here a little bit, see what I could see. That wind is perfect for the direction that deer came. I might not see him again, but there's another one that's gonna come through and I'm gonna drill him. I got the ice maker ready, baby. We're gonna whack them and stack them. Backstrap biscuits. And that was a swing and a miss. But I saw my first public land deer, and that was cool. Ice maker didn't get any action, but I left my lock on there where it was. I'm gonna go back there next weekend. That's a really good spot. And now it's moved up to where, you know, obviously the deer like to move. So maybe I'll have a shot, you know, next weekend. I think I'm gonna go next weekend in the afternoon, because we're gonna go to like a pumpkin patch type place for my daughter in the morning, if it's not raining. But this afternoon I'm gonna go try a new spot. Same land, but it's on the other side. It's across some railroad tracks. I'm just gonna hunt from the ground. I got my camera set up. I'll be able to film. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully I'll find some good sign. It looks like it's a spot where there's nobody at. Unlike this morning, you know, I ride my bike like 3 miles after parking my car thinking, you know, nobody's gonna be there, and I'm not in the woods 50 yards and I hear whistling. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Turns out they parked a little bit further down than people normally do. That's why I didn't see their truck, but oh well, that's how it is hunting on public land. All that said, I still saw a deer, you know, so I was set up in the right spot. Wind was good. So that's an improvement from last year. I didn't even see a deer out here last year. But when I did, it was running away from me. All right, well, I'll check back in later. You got to be kidding me. All right, it's Saturday, October the 8th. I'm gonna go back to that spot I was at. I just had the stand moved a little bit closer to where I saw that deer come through. I couldn't get him on camera. I looked on my feed. On that video I took trying to catch him, I couldn't find him nowhere. So I moved closer to where I saw him moving through. And the weather's good. It's about 58. Be pretty cool. Wind, there ain't a whole lot of wind, so you know, I'm gonna have to get lucky because that wind swirls. So whenever he moves in, hopefully it'll be going the right direction for me. I'm gonna move where my stand is. I'm probably gonna move it just a little bit further in when I get there. So I'm leaving really early this morning. I'm gonna leave. Hopefully I get there around 5 something, get it set up by 6 and just wait. So I'll see y'all in the stand. All right, it's 7:09. I've been set up now for about 30 minutes. It's just now legal shooting live. expecting the deer to be coming through here. So y'all sit tight. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna settle in and just wait. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm working with right here. This is what they call as a classic pinch point. I got an open drainage right here. I got some good woods with good side cover for the deer to feel safe in right here. And then that's an old field. It's just like an overgrown thicket. And so this is like a natural funnel right here. I saw that deer moving from that way this way. I don't know if it was a doe or a buck, but I got a good feeling something's gonna come through here today, and the wind is coming from that thicket this way. So I really like this setup. I feel confident we're gonna get some. Well, there you have it, friends. I was able to be within bow range of my first public land buck. He wasn't legal, but nevertheless, it was very rewarding to have that happen because I checked off a lot of my boxes on my self-examination list. You know, one was, it was October before I even went hunting. I had already been hunting like 3 times by this time last year, but waiting till the weather was right, the opportunity was right to go, instead of just going whenever was the first check. The second check was picking a spot and sticking to it. Even though there was a guy, you know, at the spot that first day, I still remained in that area. And then once I got on the stand, I just stayed there instead of getting down and exploring after I didn't see anything for a couple hours. And both times, the first hunt and the second hunt, I fought the urge to get down and scout. And 5 minutes after fighting that urge, I saw a deer. So I'm getting better as a hunter, and that really feels good. That deer had no idea I was there. You know, the wind was right, my setup was good. I was still. I sat for almost 4 hours. It was 10:38 when that buck came out. And I got there at 6 o'clock, but I was set up and settled in at like 6:45. So that's exciting stuff. My next hunt will be in a couple weeks. I'm gonna go to another archery only public land. And then we got a surprise coming for the Triple H show, baby. I'll be hunting up in the mountains for my birthday. and it will be rut, peak rut. My birthday is November the 9th. We're going the 7th through the 12th, so I'm gonna try to get up there. I'm gonna try to hunt as soon as possible, maybe the 8th. So y'all stay tuned. I love y'all. Peace out.